Hey everybody, Jeppy here, and in today's video, we're going to learn how to be a pro, a master. You're going to learn how to master vertical play on 3 different maps here in Ranked for Rainbow Six Siege. This is actually a continuation on a video I did like a couple months ago where we went through and I played Buck and I went through some custom matches and made a bunch of holes all over the place, showing you guys, the viewers, some really good vertical play areas where you could get people from below, from above, cut off rotations, and it really was a great video. We're going to be doing the same thing here in this one. We're going to go over 3 maps. I'm going to show you guys what I believe to be some of the best vertical play spots to cut off rotations, you know, just get a ton of kills and make the enemy team think that you're just a straight up god and you know so much about the game. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be eating some grapes throughout the video because they're really yummy. So yeah, all the intros out of the way, let's just dive right into the video. Alrighty guys, so for our first map example here in this video, I brought you over to Clubhouse, a really popular map and a map that a lot of people don't think you could get vertical play on. At least I almost never see vertical play on it. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple spots where I feel like they can help out a lot in a match. This one first right here isn't so much vertical play, it's just a good line of sight if you're a Buck, Zove, Sledge, whatever. And in the beginning of the round, you break this hole right here and it's really hard for defenders to rotate through this window right here. So if they don't have a rotate like all the way through there in the catwalk area, right here is really good to cut off the rotates. Okay, and I'm gonna bring you guys over here. And oh, another thing I want to say in the video is every map example that you see, we're gonna do 3 this video, and every map example you see, I go around before I hit record. I go around with Buck and I use one whole ammo, deplete the entire ammo of a skeleton key. So every hole you're about to see is actually just 1 life with Buck. So just imagine if you have a Buck, a Sledge, and a Zove at the same time, the amount of vertical play you can do. But right here, really good. Right, come out of garage, right underneath the cash wall, you're always gonna find a bandit tricking or a Cade, or so if you can clear, make sure no one's coming from the stairs, you know, over here, and you got your backs covered, you can quickly run in through here, get a couple Buck through below, and you can totally negate the bandit trick. Such a good spot if you're really trying to break into the cash wall and you don't really have a Maverick. Another really good spot here in stock. Say you're coming in here and you're also wanting to clear out cash and all that. This hole right here works both ways. It works for attack and defense. You're gonna see with the point of view I show on the defensive side of things, you could get attackers from below. But right here, a lot of people anchor right here, so that's a really good spot. And another really good Buck spot is right here, because this is also another really high priority anchor spot in the cash area. So let me go show you what I mean. We're gonna go upstairs. So this is the spot with the bandit that I was talking about below. So right here is a really good spot if you're trying to stop people from pushing into stock. This is out towards the north side. So I mean, if they don't drone it out, they're dead. And right here, another good spot to, this more so works if you're attacking. If you're trying, there's always a rotate hole over here. So if you cut this off right here, they can't rotate through there because you're below. Really good spot. Now, I also want to take you guys to logistics. This is the room above kitchen hatch, and this is really old line of sight, but it still works to this day in plat level. Trust me. If you break above kitchen hatch, say you have a Habana, Thermite, whoever who's trying to get kitchen hatch, if you break right here and they don't drone that out and they're pushing the freezer, dead man. Also, if you break right here, say Habana's trying to be sneaky or someone's trying to be sneaky outside the window and they don't expect it, you can actually shoot them from over here too. Also a really good spot. Now, say you're trying to get down to the basement, you're having a really hard time clearing people off of main stairs or cutting off rotations. If you Buck or hit something or even a breaching charge is right here, look, you got all the way into like Moto. You could break here. Also, you could grab, if you have an IQ, you can actually, if you shoot like a round right over there, you could get that camera too. But yeah, this is just, I mean, even if someone's anchoring down below, this is a really good line of sight. I almost never see anybody play. And say you're attacking and you're trying to clear out below kitchen as well. You clear out above, no one's up there. Breaching charges are Sledge right here, really high. This is the anchor spot right here that always someone's at. Also over here too. So if you could open up this hatch, and this is something I want to show you guys too. If you could open up this hatch and clear this spot out and you know it's safe to drop, do it and drop and plant behind there, because then if you have an attacker who's up here, you can actually watch the plant go down, and if the defenders try to defuse the bomb, you got them and they can't do anything about it. Now right here is a really good spot too. Say you get the hatch open and if you lay down right here and you take a Buck or Zove or Ash or whatever, and my legs are in the way, get my legs out of the way, oh my god. Okay, my stupid legs, get out of the way. If you could break this hole right here and the hatch, you could cut off a rotation into church. A really, really good spot. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for the clubhouse portion of this video. Let's head on over to the next map. All right, everybody. Now for map 2 here in this video, I brought you over to Bank. Now, Bank is a notorious map for not having really any vertical play at all, but I did my best to try and show you guys how much vertical play we can incorporate into a normal ranked match. Again, only one life with Buck, so I could do more, but this is honestly all I could do with one skeleton key ammo. Now, right here is a really good place. I have a pre-placed C4, or if you could create a murder hole here. Now, this could go for both offense and defense. If you're on defense and you're trying to cut off rotations, if no one's on Skylight, so someone's on Skylight, they'll see your feet. But if no one's on Skylight and you're trying to get people who's trying to rush into the top of square over here, you could get them from below over here, or like I said again, having a nitro cell right there and like a val cam like somewhere up in square so you can see them come in. This is a really good spot. Now we're gonna go over to archives a little bit. So say, you know, offense isn't pushing stock. Now again, this is very risky because you're right up against the stock windows. You have to make sure you're not going to get pre-fired or shot through the windows. But if they're not droning and if you get back over here and you break holes over here, you can see when someone jumps into the open area window, which is such a high traffic area. I guarantee at least once a match, someone's jumping through this window, no matter which bomb site the defenders choose. Like there's going to be attackers pushing in here. I guarantee it. So as long as they are not taking out the stock windows, you can get someone over here. And also anywhere else in open area, I highly recommend breaking the hatches. All of these hatches, break them all, because it is so uncomfortable as an attacker pushing open area when all these hatches are broken, because you know damn well someone's going to just jump down, or even, and you have to devote time on droning up upstairs. You have to drone all of stock, top of square into CEO. It takes a lot of time. By the time offense is even really comfortable about pushing open area, you wasted so much time. There might not even be anyone in here, but as long as all these hatches are open, it's gonna really have them a hard time. Now I made a couple holes here in janitor's closet, and I want to show you that if you break a hole right here, you cut off the rotation for, say you're on offense or you're on defense, you cut off the rotation through janitor's closet, because this hole right here, say you're on offense and you're below and this hatch isn't broken, you're a buck, and thermite's trying to like get the wall for CEO or something, and you're worried about like someone running out of janitor to stop the thermite. If you have someone get this below, they will have to check down here, and or they'll probably get shot before they can go out and get the thermite. So this is a really good spot if you're a well-coordinated team. Also, if you're down below and you're in an open area, let me just get down there because I have some spots in archives that I want to show you guys too. So if you break into here, you get a hole right here that helps cut the rotation to janitor. Now, if you break back here, which is such a common anchor point for someone in janitor, if you even, I bet you if you even did an ash charge, you'd probably get a kill because there's almost always someone sitting right there. So if you're having trouble with someone in janitor, a really good area to have vertical play in. Now I'm gonna take you guys over to archives because this is where the most amount of vertical play can be done here on Bank. If you're worried about a bandit tricker, or you say you forget Thatcher's band, you can't get a Twisher in there or whatever, if you get Buck from below, or really anybody that can like have a breaching charge, and you break right here in archives, this is the left or this is the north side of CEO wall. Now this is a very common anchor point behind the desk right here in CEO, and then this is the south side of CEO wall. Now I wanted to break over here too because this is a common, so this is janitor right here. Up here is janitor, okay? There's almost always a rotate here through janitor. So if you're Buck and you break right here, you cut off the rotation through janitor. And if you have someone who's over on the open area side and they broke into janitor at the top too, dude, that person in janitor's dying, because if they try to run out through here, you got them through here too. Now I wanted to show you over here because this is the common area behind the couch up there in CEO that a lot of people hide behind, and I'm gonna take us up there real quick so you know what I mean. So this is right here behind the couch. You know, there's usually someone, an anchor behind here or something, like protecting the bomb or protecting, you know, over by banana or whatever, the elevator. So if you break below from over there, bam, dead. All right, so I'm sorry if this video is getting a little long. I'm trying to piece it all together. So let me take you guys over to the third map. All right, everybody. So for our third and final map here in the video, I brought you guys over over to Chalet. Now, Chalet is another map that a lot of people don't think has like a ton of vertical play to it. But again, I did all of this with one skeleton key, and you're about to see how much I can do with just one life. So here we go. Now, of course, I guarantee you everyone has always seen the buck from below. And a lot of people, what they do is they just bang, 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 break everything. They don't truly know where to buck. I'm gonna tell you the two of the most important holes. It's gonna be this one right here and this one right here. You want to know why? Because this is the spot that all the rooks and everyone are going to be anchoring over here next to the drone hole, and this is going to be on the other spot. Let me guys take you over there too. Oh, and this hole right here is going to come into play as soon as we get upstairs. Okay, so these are the two holes that I mean. Right here is where a lot of people anchor. Now you could break right here too. That's also a really good spot. And there's always a lot of people sitting right here. So if you can remember these two spots, you're going to make anyone defending trophy really, really hard. And say you are defending or even attacking, and you break right here. Now you're cutting off two rotations. You're cutting off the defense's rotation. If you're offense and you're shooting up, you're cutting off defense's rotation through here, right here, dining room into the kitchen hallway. But now if you're defending and you know that there's a buck down below or whatever, if you break right here, now you cut off their advancement to West Main over here if you break right here. So that's a really good spot. Now, again, I ran out of skeleton keys. You could break all of this. But yeah, one that I really want to show you is the West Main entrance right here. Not a lot of people know about this. If you break right here, I've actually never been killed by this before. If you break right here, you get a good angle, and this is one of the rare angles where you'll see their feet before they see you. So even if they know you're there and they're trying to push you, you can really kill them. There's my drone. Bam! You can kill them before they even can get some shots off on you. Now, these holes right here that I made in office, which if you don't know where it is, it's up West Main outside of the fireplace. Now, say you're attacking kitchen and trophy and you're wanting to get people who are behind that long desk everybody goes. Right here is really good holes to make, because see that long desk, you're almost always an anchor behind there, and if you break right here, it's gonna make them really uncomfortable and they're gonna get out of there. Now, this is a really good hole here in library, a really good hole to make. Anyone who's pushing into this room below here, I forget the name of it, so we're just gonna call it this room below here. Again, you'll be able to kill them before they kill you, and you can see that window over there too. And if anyone pushes into this room, you're gonna kill them. Now, this room right here, great room, fireplace room, whatever you want to call it, main lobby, whatever. This is a room where the most vertical play is going to happen here for this map. I can't tell you how many times I've failed in attack because there's a mirror down below in the snowmobile garage. Now, this is really, really sketchy because there are so many angles. You are so exposed if you are doing breaching charges or buck or sledge or whatever. So you got to make sure that you know that stairs are clear. You cleared all this out. No one's flanking. You got flanks up here. All of upstairs is clear before you start getting this. Now, it's really safe if you go up here and you take like ash charges and get them from below, or Sophia charges. But let me explain something to you. So you're always gonna have a bandit tricker or someone right here. If you break this spot right here, if you break that, you're gonna get an angle on the person who's bandit tricking so that your thermite or your bonner or whatever, your maverick, can safely get the wall knowing that their devices are not gonna get broken. Right here is a really good spot. This is where the mirrors always sit. The mirror window is always going to be right there, and they're gonna have the rotate down here too. So if you break this, even if they don't have a mirror window, you know there's always a rotate over here. So why not just break it, you know, if you have it. Also, a lot of people forget about this hatch. A lot of times this hatch is not reinforced, so you just break that. This is a little spot in the back of wine that you can gladly get because there's usually someone sitting behind here, or there's someone sitting behind the desk back there. And this is the bottom view of the office's one behind this deck. Say, you know, there's always a 3 armor back here. If they break the ceiling above here, it makes me really, really, really uncomfortable. The time is about to end. But yeah, it makes me really, really, really uncomfortable if a sledge or someone or a buck is breaking all this up here. So, well, the timer is ending, so that's gonna end the third phase of this video, and we're gonna wrap it up here. Well, that's all I got for you guys this time. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Did you think it was cool of all the different spots on like bank or chalet that I showed you? And did you think it was impressive that I actually got all that stuff done with one life with buck? I got a lot of vertical play done with one life with buck. So just imagine if you had a sledge and a buck or Sophia or whatever ash, and just amount of stuff like it irks me how people don't utilize vertical play as much as they do, because it is such a huge aspect here in Rainbow Six Siege. Siege that the pros utilize a ton, but normal ranked players do not. So I really hope you guys learned something from the video. And of course, if you did, make sure to like and subscribe because it really does help me out in the algorithm, you know, all that craziness of YouTube algorithm. So thank you all so much. Also, make sure to follow me on all my platforms, Insta, Twitch, TikTok. TikTok's doing really well. Instagram, memes, I post like 2-3 times a day. And catch me up on stream. Starting to get a lot of people in there, the chat's going, and it's honestly a really fun time watching me rage on stream. So yeah, go follow me on Twitch too. Also, do not forget about our Discord server. If you are sick and tired of solo queuing, no matter if you're on PC, PS4, Xbox, we got like 150 people on a Discord server, and there's like a bunch of people joining every single day. And all of us want to interact with each other and get more ranked games going. The link for the server is going to be in the description. So if you want to join, just make sure to find the link there. I really do appreciate all you guys watching and supporting me. It really does mean a lot. Alrighty, so with all that being said, Jeppy out. All right, everybody. So for now, all right, everybody. First, all right, everybody. All right, everybody. First, all right, everybody. For